Hello everybody and welcome back to my story. So I am out tonight to go buy a special piece of equipment. I'm buying something for the command center specifically, and it's one of my first major, actually probably the first major purchase for my story specifically. And what I'm gonna do is pick up a piece of equipment to help improve the audio on the channel. And what it's also gonna do is give me a lot better ability to live stream to you guys. Or at least live stream without it sounding like a 1980s camcorder. Alright, had it in stock, ready to go. Went ahead and picked that up. Now we are ready to go. So right now I'm gonna head to the store and I want to pick up some hair color because I want to fix this a little bit. It's starting to fade a little bit too much for me. And I have more blue color, but I think I'm gonna mix it up and put another color in there with it in hopes that it'll kind of blend together and make something kind of neat. So we're gonna try that, and then I've always got the blue as a backup to either try and overpower it if it doesn't look good, or to kind of cut it off, start over, let it grow out, and then color it back to blue. And it would just be a little bit deeper because I'm not going to do the bleach again. At least I don't know if I ever want to do bleach again unless it's professional. So I mean, I know a decent amount. I'm pretty good with the different products and getting on and getting great results out of them, but I feel like a professional could do it a little bit in a little bit more healthy of a way. So the other day we had discussed the idea of doing live streams, and a lot of you had mentioned that you didn't really do the whole Twitch thing, but some of you did say you would be interested in live streams on the My Story channel. So I figured I'd take kind of a poll and see what time, if any, would be best to do a live stream. So if you're planning to leave a comment below and remember to do it, then let me know a time and what time zone that you're in, so that I can sort of formulate a plan that I can include the most people in the actual live stream and not just watching it back later. And then if you have any ideas in terms of different types of live streams, I've already been thinking up a lot of interesting ideas. So there's going to be definitely a lot of variety, including if you're interested in the history of the two channels and what came before YouTube. I am setting up a few different ways of uploading and streaming older content that isn't necessarily in digital format currently. So I thought that would be kind of fun, including some dead formats, which I'll be talking about more in the future here. And then if you guys have a chance, I know a lot of you had said that you didn't really know what Twitch was, and if you have a chance, head on over to twitch.tv, that's twitch.tv, and check it out. It's really kind of a cool format. Also, let me know what you're thinking of this kind of style vlog. It's more of a traditional style vlog, and I kind of like bringing you out on adventures like this, even though it's just kind of a daily life and business life, to sort of show you what life behind the scenes is on My Story and 539 Productions. So let me know what you think. a success too. Now it's time to head back home, hook up the new equipment, and change the hair color, slightly at least. Decided to go out again for a little bit, and now it is like raining sideways. Forgot to mention, absolutely all of the snow is gone again. The Midwest can just not make up its mind this year or any of the recent years. It's just crazy out here. I wouldn't be surprised if it were 70 tomorrow and then a blizzard in a few days. It's all normal here. Okay, so I'm back home, and it's actually the next day. I'm recording these obviously a day ahead of time so that it's a little bit easier than trying to record vlogs the same day and then always edit and upload them. It just makes everything complicated, especially for two channels. But anyway, so the weather's kind of weird right now. Like I said, the temperatures keep fluctuating, and it keeps going back from being completely frozen to being rainy and flooding and muddy. So it's difficult, especially in this area. Like literally, if I was further south, it would be warm enough to go out and do what I wanted, and if I was further north, it would be cold enough that everything would be frozen enough to go out and do whatever I wanted. But because I'm right kind of where I am, everything's just so terrible. It's hard to explain. The Midwest has gone through this sort of transition over the last 20 years where winters, instead of being completely frozen solid and tons of snow, it's now just kind of a muddy and rainy mess. Like, I remember a period in time when we would have so much snow during our winters that on average the last of the remaining snow, and I remember this so clearly because it was so bizarre to me, at our shopping mall, every year they would have obviously the plows come out, and it was so bad that they literally had to have like farm equipment and different like backhoes and things come out to actually deal with the snow, and the pile of snow would become so large that by the end of winter it would be almost 10-15 feet tall and several hundred feet across, literally. And it would take almost until June for the last tiny little pile of snow to melt. And I want to say it's probably been now 15 years since I've seen a winter like that here. And the transition's just been bizarre. Like, it's nothing like when I was a child. Winter started in October. It was usually snowing by Halloween, and then it would be almost completely snowed over the entire winter. But except for these really short periods of time where it might rain a little bit and melt all the snow off, it would remain snowy and frozen. And I just remember by the end of the year, it was just like you were so ready for the snow to be over because it was just nasty and black and brownish, and it just looked terrible. But I can't even tell you the last year that's happened. I can't even tell you. In fact, this year has been probably one of the worst years in a long time in terms of the snow actually remaining on the ground. Definitely not in terms of the amount of snow, but in terms of lasting, it's definitely been one of the worst years in probably 15 years for me. So anyway, I just wanted to give that a small explanation. If 539 Productions is still a little bit slow, it's just because of that. Otherwise, we are on full speed ahead in terms of filming. If I can get out there and I can get to locations and it's not just a muddy mess. And when I mean a muddy mess around here, that means it's literally hard to move. Like, it's literally just sinking. So like I said, you know me, you know that I will go out in harsh conditions, and you've seen me do things like, you know, one of the most popular videos on my channel is the abandoned island, to get to that, you saw the kind of conditions I had to go through. So for me to say this, you know exactly what I mean, that it's just so difficult that it's not worth it. And to even attempt to go out and get things is sometimes just not worth it, because you know it's going to end up in failure. So that being said, I'm hoping to get a ton of stuff for 539 Productions here coming soon. Things are starting to look like it's going to even out a little bit weather-wise, and I'm going to be able to get out there and start to film again. And I've got a lot of really cool locations planned to release here really soon. So hopefully the weather cooperates and allows me to do that. As you can see, I did get the hair dyed. It was supposed to be more purple, but it turned out really kind of, I mean, it's purple, but it's more on the redder side of purple. I was kind of trying to get more on the bluer side of purple to kind of mix in with whatever is left of the blue in my hair, but it unfortunately turned out just kind of reddish, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just buzz it all off and reapply the blue when it grows out, because I'm not sure I really care for it. It's a really cool color. I'm not complaining about the color itself. I'm not sure if it's me. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It may not be this color for long, but it kind of just, you know, it barely is noticeable. So not my thing, but we'll see how long it lasts. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. There'll be a new video out tomorrow, and for the foreseeable future, hopefully this is going to be a daily experience. And I appreciate all of you for supporting me. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to share it if you like it, because that's the easiest way for these channels to grow and to reach a new audience, is for you guys to share it with your friends and family, either on social media or off of social media. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Bye, everybody.